Morning. I mean, evening.
Evening, everybody.
Evening, everyone. How is everyone?
What's
wrong with you?
Don't know. I'll tell you in a minute.
Jesus Christ, you sound
there's,
old.
There's certain pains going on.
Oh.
But evening, guys. Sorry we couldn't get to coffee moaning
Morning.
this morning. So many things going bonkers.
Morning.
But we are going to be talking about whether Trump is going to betray Europe.
You've gone all formal. We were going to be more informal.
We are in a minute. Governor Newsom, we are just gobsmacked.
Well, we don't really know what the fuck's going on. If I'm brutally honest, all that we do know is he's posted something on Twitter. For those of you in the UK, Governor Newsom is the governor of California. It's big news.
Big news. Big news. And it literally just came up and we were like, oh my God, we have to do that with the guys.
What does it
and
mean?
Also something that I chatted about actually on Loose Women to do today, joggers and catcalling hell. And also there's a couple of other things that we hope to nibble at. So it's a bit more of a chit-chatty kind of coffee moaning. It's a late night coffee moaning. I want to talk briefly about the idea or the story, the suggestion that villagers in the Cotswolds were asked to share their social media details with the police when JD Vance was doing his tour. Was it the police? Oh, I thought it was
the police were asking on behalf of the Secret Service.
Apparently knocking on the door. Can we have a look at your social media? Yeah. So, excuse me, this is our Cotswolds. Can you please bugger off?
Cotswold. Is your coccyx all right?
My Cotswolds. But anyway, why I was limping into the chair was I did my first ever kettlebell.
I love kettlebells.
Exercise class yesterday, just online.
Yeah.
And I did it on my Fitbit thingy, actually.
Yeah.
And I've never done kettlebells before because I always think it looks like you could throw yourself out the window or something. It looks dangerous.
Looks like you could dislocate yourself.
Like you could dislocate something, like you could smash yourself in the face. That's our dog. But my God, I loved it. And it was brilliant because it kept showing my heart rate going up on the screen.
What did you like about the kettlebell per se?
I think because it was having to think about a lot of things, and also just the swinging action.
Oh, show us.
And it wasn't boring.
Give us a swing.
No, I'm not going to swing.
I love it when Joe goes. You have to go between the legs.
Oh God! Whoosh. Don't give him a chance to talk about Joe Wicks. So tell me about what's your. Oh, we'll talk about this later.
About what?
No, nothing. What your technique is for your kettlebell?
I just showed you. You totally just ignored it.
I don't think that was your actual technique.
It's a technique for a kettlebell swing. Would you do the kettlebell lift and lunge all the way up to the ceiling?
I've only done one class.
Fuck me, it hurts. Sorry, guys.
I'm going to try and do one early morning tomorrow.
Okay. Well, we are going to be talking politics. We are going to be talking. If for anyone who hasn't, if you want the latest news on, it's not actually Gaza, but it's on the West Bank, Palestinian problem. Crisis, please click on the link above. I did a story earlier today about the proposition to split the West Bank in half with 5,000 settler homes. And it's just trickling through on social media. It's a big story which has huge consequences.
That you were ahead of the game with.
Well, slightly. I mean, Al Jazeera reported it this morning, but they didn't really push it. But anyway, it's a massive story, and I'm sure it'll be coming up again tomorrow.
But this is the thing with Mark; he always gets ahead of the story, like the Gavin Newsom one.
Well,
not Governor Newsom. It's not anywhere yet. We just looked everywhere. It's not anywhere yet.
Well, because it only landed 38 minutes ago.
Yeah,
or
on his Twitter.
So, shall we talk about that? Given the fact that, before we go to Gavin Newsom, it's the evening. We could afford to be a little bit sort of
silly.
I love this. Apparently, Donald Trump's invented new numbers.
Numbers?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
All new numbers.
92.
Okay.
5 billion and throw.
No, who's done that? It's just silliness.
You were nearly hooked.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
The sign was absolutely horrendous. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Well, in another clip, which is bizarre, given that he's the biggest orangist felon in Washington. Check this out.
To be getting the criminals the hell out of here. We don't want the criminals in Washington, D.C.
Mr. President. Criminal.
Says the biggest criminal of them all.
You're the criminal.
Yeah, you're the criminal.
Oh my God.
Yeah. 92. Anyway, so Gavin Newsom, what's going on with Gavin Newsom currently right now? This story just kind of literally popped up on social media. And I said, I've got it here. I said to Nads, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And he posted this literally, well, as it says, 38 minutes ago. Now,
Yeah, and some of you may and some of you may not know the whole story between Gavin Newsom and Trump. Trump hates him.
Did he not used to go out with one of his daughters?
He's jealous at how slim and tall and salt and pepper he is.
He's got hair.
He's jealous that he's the governor of LA, the richest state in America. Doesn't LA sort of finance half of America?
No, the state of California.
State of California, sorry.
The economy of California, if you removed it from America, America would struggle. Let's put it that way.
And so right before he'd actually taken office, he started to he was picking on Gavin Newsom. When the fires came in, he said the most dreadful, what does he call him? Something
Gavin Newscum.
Newscum.
Gavin
he
Newscum.
Calls him Newscum.
So what Gavin Newscum has done, which I think is really clever. Now look, when we say this, we are not proud nor fans of Gavin Newsom. He's been too up Israel's arse, like most kind of Zionist
they're all corrupt.
lobby. Yeah, they're all corrupt. AIPAC we're just parking that, if you can, just to one side.
This is just a head-to-head with Trump and Gavin, and there's no doubt about it. Gavin Newsom is much smarter and more well educated than Trump.
And also, when he slicks his hair like that, it doesn't come off.
Yeah,
like Trump.
And he's not orange.
He's not orange. No, he's a sort of.
And I think he's very
brown.
liked, isn't he? And people, he's sort of, well, let's look. Could you have a look at a photo?
So let's have a look. Well, I haven't got a photo of him.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, I see. I thought you wanted. I thought you wanted. No, I thought you said I've got a photo of the bloody post.
They need to see Gavin.
Oh, Gavin. Anyway, so what he started to do, it's going to be quicker if I do it.
Shut up, read. You speak and I'll get the
because
photo.
you can't get it out of your phone.
No, I'm just going to show them from my phone.
Here's the thing. So what he started to do on Twitter is take the piss out of Donald Trump's vernacular, the way in which Donald Trump writes his Truth Social posts, right? You get it? So, thank you. That's very sweet of you, Jordan. The way in which he writes, Donald Trump on Truth Social does this thing where he goes, "Thank you for your attention in this matter. DJT, the bold and beautiful, the big and beautiful, it's a bad thing." And he does all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Gavin Newsom has adopted this as a pastiche. So this is Gavin Newsom's post 38 minutes ago.
Well, it must be 42 minutes.
Yes, it's probably 55, actually. Beyond the beautiful, perfect maps, he's referring to, there's a debate going on in America where the Republicans in Texas want to redraw the maps. It happens in this country all the time. They want to redraw the map of Texas so they can have more people voting.
It's gerrymandering. The Democrats have always done it.
It's called gerrymandering, where you change the map so that you get more politicians in power.
Is it called gerrymandering here, or is it just in America?
It is, And Gavin Newsom has threatened to do the same in California to get 5 more Democrats elected. But he has actually said he'll only do it if they go ahead with it in Texas. So he's willing to kind of back down. So when he refers to the maps, that's what he's referring to. Yeah. Beyond the beautiful and perfect maps, Donald J. Trump has much bigger problems. Okay, listen to this. Soon, Gavin C. Newsom, that's how Trump talks about himself, will be sharing records that should concern him. I didn't want to release them out of respect for the office of the president, not the president, but Mike Littleman Johnson's House Oversight Committee has requested them.
Now, Mark, the relevance of that chat.
Now, Mike Johnson, who is the Republican Speaker of the House or head of the House, House of Representatives, he's the guy who's asked for total transparency in the Epstein files. He's the one. He's an ally of Donald Trump's. And the only thing I can think of, unless someone else can correct me, that he's kind of put out a call for is the Epstein files. He's kind of, he's sort of. So is he referring to that? But little man Mike Johnson's House Oversight Committee has requested them. Whoops! Won't be pretty for Donny J. Many are saying it could be the final nail in his long career of lying.
Now, Gavin Newsom is quite a serious chap.
Yes.
This is because reading this, it sounds a bit like, he's a bit of a.
He's writing it like Trump writes stuff.
It's because he's writing like Trump. He wouldn't be saying this unless he had something.
No, absolutely. This and the maps, it's over. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Which is what Trump always
Governor
says.
of California. Now, and he's purposely doing it with a crayon because that's what.
And the other thing, do you remember when Trump sent the Marines into LA and he threatened to have Gavin Newsom arrested?
Yes.
So this is Gavin Newsom's moment. back at him.
Oh, it really is. Well, and in fact,
but we just want to know what it is.
But anyway, there's a massive press conference in California where all the Democrats are. And look, he also posted this on his Twitter saying Donald Trump sent in the National Guard illegally to the conference. And look, this is the footage. Gavin Newsom posted this.
It's America. It's just unbelievable.
Now we're here making Los Angeles a safer place since we won't have politicians. We do that ourselves.
So it's
why are they all masked up all the time?
They love it, don't they? They
do you know it's really awful? You know these ICs. You know women are being dragged off, raped. They're using it. Oh, it's just well, so
apparently
awful.
You can order
I wouldn't
ICE,
go to America for anything.
You can order ICE uniforms online.
Yeah.
So anyway, anyone here got any idea what the hell Gavin Newsom is talking about?
Or let's just have a bit of a mind game. What do we think?
I personally think it's got to be Epstein-esque. Gavin Newsom, via his podcast and that statement, is clearly putting himself in the running for election 2028. Also, by calling Mike Johnson little man, he is attempting to show the Trump. Exactly. He's doing the whole.
He's using his vernacular, isn't he?
He's pastiching the Trump.
But Reese, what do you think this document that he has? Because it sounds. I mean, the thing is, unless that really is some kind of receipt, Gavin Newsom, you can't play with that sort of thing. It's got to be something earth-shattering.
Yeah. My concern now is...
Or he's going to completely discredit himself.
Yeah, exactly. He won't be saying that. He gives me the ick. Who? Gavin Newsom. Does he? Gavin Newsom gives you the ick. Or Trump gives you the ick.
It is shilly, isn't it? Just horrific.
Dragon Lady says it's like the Gestapo.
I mean...
Everywhere you look in America at the moment, look at Washington, D.C., there are just people in uniforms. There are so many uniforms being sold in America.
And there's people knocking on doors, like masked up, not showing any ID and saying, right, we're taking your wife or we're taking it. And people are supposed to just accept that.
Just awful.
If you fight back, you can get taken off as well. And like you don't know if they're like real officers or just somebody that's bought it on Amazon. It's just petrifying.
Rachel Thomas, I'm living for Newsom's posts at the moment. It's a clever thing to do, isn't it? A pastiche of the Trump.
Have you got any idea? Has anyone got any ideas what they think?
Shall we have a look at what some people have said underneath it? Shall we have a quick look?
I mean, it might not be Epstein, Mark.
Yeah.
It might be the files that little man has asked for also reveals something else.
Yeah.
Con artists, some kind of money dealings or...
Yeah.
What's the last line again? Won't be pretty for Donny J.
No, the joke is getting old. Oh God, he's getting a lot of hate.
From MAGA. MAGA is saying, they've got a photo of him saying, I'm lying when my lips are moving. Should pay attention to all federal funding of idiotic behaviour. Yeah.
Is this threatening behaviour legal? Pam Bondi should look into Gavin Newsom.
Oh God. Really, with all the threatening behaviour that's coming from...
To be honest with you, who writes this nonsense? A child, G-Money. They don't get that he's sending up.
But Americans aren't very good with irony.
The one time I said to an American, so apologies to any Americans who deeply do get irony in the room.
Well, there's nothing wrong. It's just a cultural difference.
But I once said to someone in America, I said, do you get irony? He said, irony? He thought I meant iron. He thought something was made of iron.
Oh.
It's irony.
It's just different sense of humour, aren't it? The Brits are very sarcastic. The Americans aren't. They don't get it when you're sarcastic.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, so the other story is: will Trump betray Europe? I just want to ask you guys. Donald Trump is meeting Vladimir Putin tomorrow, and there's not an awful lot to be said, though all of the papers are trying to say a lot about what's going to come out of that. One thing he has said, and this is important. So they're meeting in Alaska. It was quite funny listening to James O'Brien today because he was asking a serious question of someone, and I realized he wasn't thinking of the global map. He said, why do you think they've decided to do it in Alaska? And the Russian expert said, well, if you turn the map around, it's the closest place between America and Russia. He was trying to find Alaska, many moons ago, Alaska was a gift from Russia to America. So it used to belong to Russia.
I was listening to some interesting stuff about
Azerbaijan. Yeah.
And all what's going on over there.
Look, Putin has always wanted Alaska back. Fuck me, it could be the next Ukraine. Anyway, so Trump's meeting Putin to talk about a war that features someone else who's not going to be there, Zelensky. I mean, whatever.
But this is the big thing to take attention away from Epstein.
Yes, exactly.
This is what this is about.
Exactly. So there is this red meat. Now, Trump has said I thought this was so funny. Who was it who said it? I think it was Caroline Levitt said, He's going on a listening mission.
Oh, I know, that was
Did you hear that?
Caroline Levitt, who's the publicity. Oh my God!
press
Did
on-
you see the other
Is
day?
it going at Trump?
Did you see who's that really famous Joe
Oh,
Rogan?
yes.
Did you see him? He goes,
No.
God, have you seen that publicity? The press woman, he goes, she's gangster.
She is gangster.
And then the guy he was talking to went, have you ever seen anyone more ready for a question? Because no matter what she's asked,
She's there.
like, bam, bam, bam. You could not
She
cross that woman.
frightens me.
But she went, but even this, she goes, it's a listening project, meaning we're going to keep your expectations extremely low.
Hang on a minute.
Because none of us have got a fucking clue what's going to happen.
No, but also, when have we ever witnessed Trump listen to
Well,
anyone?
listen. The thing is, this is
He's not on a list. He's not-
listening to all the different podcasts and political clever people. They're all saying it is the most terrible or own goal. This is a massive win for Putin.
Cool.
No, everybody's saying
you see,
that.
this is a massive win for Trump. I'll tell you what I think is going to happen. I think, however he skims
He
this,
started slagging off Zelensky again.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to completely hurl Ukraine under the bus.
Yeah, which is good for Putin.
Which is great for Putin. It's also he's going to negotiate behind the scenes something with Putin. Basically, I think what we're going to see is an alliance between Russia, and an economic alliance between Russia and America.
I mean, can you actually believe that we're saying this?
And America is going to
Gonna have a
position
big
itself as more of an enemy to Europe than an ally, personally. And I think the reason that's going to
and
become...
going to set America and Russia against Europe.
No, and then the way... And what's going to happen is we're not going to have a world war because of Ukraine. We're going to have a European war because of Ukraine. Because, of course, Europe will not stop supporting Ukraine. So, really, Trump's going to cut Europe. I think Trump's going to cut us dry.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to cut and run. And I think he's just going to negotiate with Putin some kind of fragile economic deal-breaking peace. He's also said, he comes up with weird ones, doesn't he? Going back to his made-up words. Trump also said, I think it's going to go well. I haven't got a clue what's going to happen. But if it fails, it's likely to fail by 25%.
Oh, God, what's he talking?
How can
Sorry,
something
Gavin
fail
Newsom
by
has
25%?
spoken.
Oh, what has he said?
4 minutes ago, Gavin Newsom comes out swinging on Trump redistricting war.
Redistricting war. Yeah, about maps.
Redistricting war, yeah.
So he's going to talk about maps.
He's out. He's doing a live now.
Oh, right. But he won't talk about the files he's got to send. He's got to send them to Mike Johnson first. Presumably, he's been subpoenaed, right? The files have been subpoenaed. Whatever he says Dawny Harvey, it will be good, guys. Really good, guys. Something no one ever... No, oh, hang on, Dawny. We've got to do Dawny Harvey's post in the style of... Whatever he says, it will be good. Really good. Something no other president ever has done before. It's a beautiful big $1 trillion. We'll be involved in 100% tariff. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's going to be a cut and run situation. Isn't Alaska? Someone just said he can only see him in Alaska because otherwise he'd be arrested in... Why would he be arrested? America doesn't sign up to the International Criminal Court. They don't give a fuck about international law. Look at their support of Benjamin Netanyahu. The skies have been quiet the last few nights. I fear a big air attack Saturday night. Kate, where are you? Are you in Ukraine? Are you actually in Ukraine, Kate? Sorry to hear that. It must be absolutely jangly like mad for anyone who is out there. Jesus Christ. And they're describing it now as the war of robots, aren't they? So it's drones.
Yeah.
It's electronic stuff. It's just...
Absolutely petrifying.
Yes, and Alaskans should be something worried. I don't think that's what you say. Trump probably doesn't even comb his own hair. I bet the comb used is massive, says Gabrielle. Same Zoe, I've gone past being worried and now just treating it like an episode of EastEnders because I can't believe any of it's real. It's probably not a bad idea.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? Each time. So I'm just still checking.
So whatever comes out of tomorrow, and obviously we'll be talking about it, he's going to go in, he's going to come out saying he's got a deal. It's the best deal anyone's ever got. It's the biggest, the bestest, the brilliantest. I don't think he's going to listen too much. I'm just trying to work out. There's going to be something about it that surprises us. Now, listen to me when I say this. There's going to be a big surprise tomorrow.
Bigly.
No, there is going to be a big surprise. And I'm not entirely sure. It could be something as big as an interstellar object landing in Alaska. But something big is going to happen tomorrow. And I'm not entirely sure it's political, even.
Oh, you and this bloody
No, it's not
Stella
about. It's not
thing.
about. Do you want to know something really serious?
No, I don't. I've got enough to worry about. We're all tired. We cannot cope with an interstellar anything. Shush. Keep your Stellas to yourself. I don't want to know. There is too much going on.
The late Albanian soothsayer, who tragically she passed away 10 years ago, predicted
the end of the world,
alien craft landing in 2025. Anyway, okay, well, there you go. So Trump...
What else has she been right about?
She was right about COVID. She was right about Princess Diana.
Yeah, but at a time when there were pandemics every 5 minutes back then.
Yeah. She also predicted that you would win Mastermind. That didn't happen, did it? Masterchef. No, but you did win Masterchef. Okay, let's move on. So catcalling and joggers. Here's a woman getting ready to jog. Here's a headline: Catcalling, why female runners have had enough. Please share your experiences of running. And the reason I know you said you discussed this briefly on Loose today. This really annoys me, because it's actually, I can think of 3 of my children that not being able to stop them running. A fear of being catcalled.
I forgot about that. I should have said that.
Yeah, a real fear, and it's literally actively made them not want to run because it's so
they started
constant.
saying, "Oh, you know, I'm wearing. Can you get me some man joggers and a man cap and a man?" Oh, I'm so nice. Forgot about that. That would have been good.
Zoe says, "Do you remember my running story now?
I
It's
do.
The man with the tongue."
I've said that before on Loose Women, haven't I? Your tongue story, where a man just came out and stood in front of her with his tongue hanging out.
I mean, I was driving back really late last night, and there was a guy rang in. They were obviously talking about it on LBC last night, and the guy rang in saying, "Catcalling." My wife comes in and says, "Oh, it was really nice, John. Someone wolf whistled me today and catcalled me." And he was using that as an example of everyone needs to calm down. It doesn't mean they're going to rape you.
Right. Well, then right?
Right.
Stop.
Yes, that's what I
Because
thought.
this is the fucking problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, it's a joke for you, but is it a joke for the woman? Because you don't know.
Exactly.
Now, there is a real difference from just a cheeky little whistle to what actually a lot of women have to put up with. I was walking along with my daughter the other day.
Is there a difference?
And, you know, that's me walking with my daughter. And the car was rolled out. Whoa, whoa, you know, and I just thought, God, I think I spoke about it in Coffee Money. I thought, you know, they tell you from a young age, oh, well, you'll miss it when it's not there. I fucking do not miss it. I love it. I love being invisible to that kind of man now. So young girls, don't think, oh, I've got to convince myself that this is a compliment and this is something lovely, because it's not.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I have, you know, when someone says something and I don't want to be laughing because this is a really serious. Dawny.
What she said.
I get catcalled all the time. I wear red joggers and look like 2 pieces of vegan cheese. Stop it. No, you just said there's a difference between wolf or a little wolf. I don't actually think there is.
I don't think there should be anything.
No, and I think the discussion last night was really
what that man said was
clever.
Not everybody is wanting it to be aggressive.
Yeah.
But even the nice men, what you don't realise is it feels aggressive because you're all in a nice mood. Oh, that's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But it's scary because you never know. We don't know what you like, do we?
Exactly. Shilly has a really good way of putting it. Can someone tell me why people defending catcalling think men need this as a form of communication? Yeah. Really good point, because this guy was going to great lengths last night on the phone. He kept saying, it's been happening for hundreds of years.
Doesn't make it right, so it's rape.
That's exactly what I was screaming at the bloody radio. Or do women have to accept being objects? It's not a joke. The wrong response has consequences. Well, this is a great idea, and this is something that the police in Surrey in the UK are adopting, and it's something that in the article was done in Australia. I love this. This is so sort of simple, deceptively simple. Police are going undercover, women police, obviously, as runners. And then when they're wolf whistled or catcalled, they turn around, they pull out their card, and they say, "You're nicked." Or you could be nicked if you do it again.
They've arrested a number of people, but this is also about re-education. The plan is that they actually talk to them and they explain to them what's going on. But you know what I'd like? I'd like them on this, what I said on this women's set, like them on the buses and on the tubes and on the trains where girls are getting so harassed and hassled.
Yeah.
You know, to the point where we have to have up now on the tube do not stare at women. I mean, come on, don't be such animals. Like, of course, this isn't all men. I'm not saying all men, but those of you that have sat opposite our daughters on a tube and just gone like that, you're scaring the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And I know that's what turned you on, you arseholes. But guess what? You're just arseholes.
Precisely. And I just think this is a really neat, clever, simple idea. I mean, unfortunately, we're going to need fucking thousands of WPCs running around and pulling people up. Now, where they've done this in Australia, a number of women in the article say that literally over a long period of time in certain areas, they experience no hassle whatsoever.
That's wonderful.
And so obviously it can work. And I think if you imagine, you know, it's the front sort of cab, isn't it, of a white van. You see, we have traffic outside our house all the time. And some days when I'm pulling out of the drive, you can just see them. Just literally can't help them.
There's two or three.
It's just like a multi-headed hydra.
Well, as you say, our girl stopped running. Simple as that. I've forgotten that.
Yeah. See, from my perspective, it doesn't matter how small the thing is. Wolf whistle. It just, you know when something's predatory, and you don't know what will escalate.
It was interesting today because our producer, who's he's actually gay. But so I don't know if that made it extra scary for him, but he's a tall, good-looking chap. And he said the other day he was on the tube and this gang of girls got on, 6 or 7. They were quite pissed, very leery, very loud, quite sort of like aggressive. And it was very quiet, the tube. And they were all down one end laughing at it. And one of them came and sat right next to him. And he said he found it so intimidating. And he said, "Is that what it's like?" I went, "Yeah, that's what it's like. That is what it's like to be a woman." Because you didn't know, did you? They could have all just been a bit leery and having a bit, and they'd go, "Oh, don't be silly. We're just having a bit of a laugh. Don't be silly. What's the matter with you?
Face?
Come on, cheer up. What's the matter, love? It might never happen.
It's a cheer up thing.
Cheer up, love it. What it's saying is,
it might never happen.
Be excited about the fact that I'm wolf whistling you, catcalling you. Be complimented by that. Otherwise, you're a miserable, ugly cow.
Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry. I want to now dress as a woman and I want to confront these people and break their fucking jaws. I'm not suggesting vigilantism.
No,
it's not a recommendation. It's a metaphor. I was talking metaphorically.
Nobody do that.
No one
intimidation, simple word. Yep, Steph Shorts. It's intimidation.
Okay. I'm now going to play you a clip. Nadia knows this clip because she's posted this clip. And I get but it's a really important day because, of course, A-levels have come through. The results are higher than they were before COVID. They're brilliant, done brilliant. All our kids have done brilliantly. We've had wonderful news, and everyone's had wonderful news. It's been really good news.
We're not ones to plaster it all over.
No, we don't plaster it all over. But the question I did have earlier was, A-levels are great. A-levels are important. Everyone's excited. You've all worked hard, and it makes kids feel like the next chapter of their lives can happen. But then where I get frustrated is where adults don't allow for if you're adults talking to teenagers who take their A-levels, can't talk to them about anything other than fucking A-levels. What are you going to do? Where are you going to do it? Why are you going to do it? And all that. Anyway, I love this interview. This is really funny. Check this out on the BBC.
So on that note, I just want to say free Palestine and the genocide, and the BBC is complicit.
All right, we're here to talk about A-level results. All right, thank you for your thoughts. We're here to talk about A-level results today. Gaza, a whole different subject. Just tell us.
I love him.
So what we've got here is a woman vox popping them.
An A-star in compassion, bravery, and moral clarity. Yeah. And he should be applauded.
Should we hear him again? Because it was a bit, turn it up a little bit. Let's listen to it again. So vox pop, if you're listening, this is a young student being vox popped about his A-level results. Like, can I just say, like we haven't fucking seen journalists do this every year. And this one decides to do something different and make it significant.
So on that note, I just want to say free Palestine and the genocide, and the BBC is complicit.
All right, we're here to talk about A-level results. All right, thank you for your thoughts. We're here to talk about A-level results today. Gaza, a whole different subject. Just tell us.
I love those. He's like,
smiling. He looks like he's had a beer or two. I'm sure he hasn't, but he's just so like happy.
You'd be her saying to me, it's about, you'd be the BBC woman.
Yes. Yes, and I'm just here to talk about the A-level results, guys. It's a completely different situation.
Yeah, he had a brilliant hair.
There's a genocide, there's a genocide, there's a genocide.
I love his brilliantly blank expression, like, I don't give a damn what this is for.
Also, I said on my Instagram, I could just hear there's a very special group of lawyers, inverted commas, that will have been on that phone to the BBC.
Oh my God, I've just had a thought.
On the hotline.
He's
accusing them of anti-Semitism.
His prospects have possibly been demolished because he said it on TV.
Round the back door, there'll be some stuff.
Okay, and finally, we're not going to go into big detail on this. This is quite a shocking headline, and I just want to read it out. Really, villagers near JD Vance's Cotswolds mansion claim they were quizzed by police for social media details as the vice president's security lockdown sparks outrage among locals. The part of this that I find really odd, and I just want to see would you hand over your social media details?
No, I fucking wouldn't. I'd say, get out of here.
Get out of it.
This isn't America.
And whilst we're at it, let me just quickly photograph you for Instagram Reels. But isn't it weird that so we've got a regime, Trump and Vance, and they keep talking about in Britain that we're not good with freedom of speech. Terrible freedom of speech. You're encroaching freedom of speech. We all need to. And yet they're the only government that prevent countless news outlets from reporting things, from telling you things.
Their freedom of speech are the things that they agree with. So let me be free to say the most terrible things.
This is like the Stasi going around and asking for it. But interestingly, when you apply to America for a travel visa, even when I traveled last year and Biden was in power, there's a new section that wasn't there the time before I traveled, which says, have you got anything to tell us about your social media? I just went, no. And because it was Biden, I don't think they pursued it. But now I'm understanding that if you have social media, they don't ask you. They ask for your handles and they insist on looking at it.
They say you must take a burner phone to America. Don't take a phone if you've said anything bad about Trump or you've in any way criticized the genocide, you're in trouble.
Apparently someone was prevented from entrance into America because they had the meme of JD Vance's head as a balloon.
Oh, I mean, God, these people are so sensitive. Those egos are just
so sensitive. And it's happy 50th birthday to Good Ship Lollipop for yesterday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Good Ship Lollipop. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys. That was fun. More fun doing the news like that. And if you haven't seen, check this out. This is a little clip from the last vlog it's in Bath tonight. Check this clip.
She hasn't said yes.
She hasn't said yes.
She was a bit annoyed.
And she said yes?
Proposed marriage.
She didn't look very impressed. Oh, they got strangers to film it.
Oh. We just seen a couple say propose and get married.
I'm not sure she's happy.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm going to walk past.
Okay.
So just over my shoulder over there, you can see.
They've been together a long time.
My worry is that he's proposed in the way that I did to an ex after I'd done something wrong, which she doesn't want to say yes, but doesn't want to say no. So go and watch that. That's our vlog in Devon. Debbie does Dallas, I was going to say.
Oh, that's when I had all that awful eczema.
It's got much better than that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, see you in the morning. Take care. Lots of love. And thank you for all of your comments beneath my mental health.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, honeys.
Bye.
Bye.